What happens if the executive branch ignores the power of the purse? Imagine a government where one branch makes decisions about how money is spent without any oversight or approval from the branch responsible for funding those decisions. This scenario highlights the importance of the power of the purse, which is primarily held by the legislative branch, specifically Congress in the United States. The power of the purse allows Congress to allocate funds, approve budgets, and control financial resources essential for government operations. When the executive branch, which includes the president and federal agencies, attempts to bypass or ignore this authority, several significant consequences can occur. The first consequence is a fundamental challenge to the system of checks and balances designed by the Constitution. Congress has the constitutional authority to create and pass budget laws, and the executive branch is expected to execute these laws accordingly. If the executive branch refuses to comply, it can lead to a constitutional crisis where the separation of powers becomes blurred. This can undermine the authority of Congress and threaten the stability of the government's financial management. Another consequence involves potential legal conflicts. Congress can use its power of the purse to restrict or condition funding for specific programs or initiatives. If the executive branch disregards these restrictions, Congress can respond by passing legislation to enforce compliance or even withholding funds altogether. This can result in legal battles that may end up in the courts, further complicating the situation and possibly leading to judicial rulings that reaffirm Congress's control over federal spending. Financially, ignoring the power of the purse can cause operational disruptions within the government. Many federal agencies depend on appropriated funds to carry out their responsibilities. If the executive branch refuses to spend money as directed, agencies may face shutdowns, delays in services, or inability to pay employees and contractors. This can impair national security, public safety, and essential services, ultimately affecting the daily lives of citizens. Politically, such actions can escalate tensions between branches, leading to investigations, hearings, and public debates about the limits of presidential authority. It can also diminish public trust in government institutions, especially if the executive branch appears to act unilaterally without regard for legislative oversight. In summary, when the executive branch ignores the power of the purse, it risks constitutional conflicts, legal disputes, operational disruptions, and political fallout. Upholding this power is vital to maintaining a balanced and functioning government where each branch respects the roles and authorities assigned to it by the Constitution.